Hello Galactic family. Your soul is your immortal inner self. It existed before time began, and it will always exist, even when you go back to your last spiritual home as a conscious aspect of the infinite being, the divine source of all life. Of the 12 levels or layers of density of existence, we, in this physical realm, are in third density. The soul is in the fifth density, and the infinite being is beyond the 12th. Your soul is your individualized spiritual presence, operating in fifth density and communicating with the souls of everyone with whom you interact in daily life. The fifth density soul world is not physical. Our dense physical world is in the third density, while in the fourth density, the afterlife or the spiritual world, is almost physical. The quasi-physical term means that the spirit world is solid to its inhabitants, even if they are etheric or ghostly compared to our dense physical structures. Spirits can, and do, collide with one another in the spiritual realms because they are solid in relation to one another. Life in the spirit world is very much like life in our dense physical world, except there are certain liberties that come with a less dense body. The ability to levitate is one of these freedoms, and better yet, spirits can project almost instantly to another location and suddenly appear there. It only has mental focus and, upon, they appear at the target location. You do not see people wearing glasses in the spirit world because their sense of sight works as a direct perception, not through their eyes, the way we use our eyes. They can focus telescopically on distant objects and make them appear close by. They can focus microscopically on a nearby object, up to its atomic structure. Your sense of hearing, too, can be focused to pick up sounds at great distances. When we, in the physical world, are able to replicate the principles behind the astral projection, we will also have instantaneous transportation to other locations. Then it will be goodbye to cars, trucks, trains, airplanes, ships and rockets. The fifth density is the beginning of non-physical existence, so your soul is a non-physical sphere of consciousness. He has the freedom to change both in time and space, but he spends most of his time attending to the needs of his physical incarnated self. In fifth density, when one soul meets the other, they recognize themselves, not by physical appearance, but by their unique signature vibration. Each soul emits a unique signature tone, which is a form of mental energy that is perceived as a subtle sound. Your soul is the recorder and cataloger of all your experiences as you add your contribution to the vast range of human experiences on Earth. A large part of your soul consciousness lives here, in the third density with you, attending to all your spiritual needs. As your inner being, your soul knows you better than anyone else in the world, and is available for consultation 24/7. The limiting factor is how much your physical mind will allow and accept intuitive thoughts, originating from your soul. In order to live a life inspired by intuition, inner wisdom, you need only make a decision to do just that. Open your consciousness to the whispers of your intuitive nature. Practice following your most intimate guesses. Make a note of them so you can look back later and see how accurate they become. Do not be discouraged if your intuitions seem inaccurate during your first attempts. It happens that way to most people. Just keep practicing and, very soon, your hunches will start to turn into such a valuable resource that you will wonder how you lived without them. Best of all, enjoy our next Soul Deep Access course where you can make years of soul tuning progress in just a few days.